What is going on, you guys? It's Adrian here, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video. If you're like me in your senior year of high school, you're probably experiencing senioritis. If you guys don't know what that is, that's like when you lost all motivation to go to school, all motivation to do any classwork, and things like that. Oh yeah, also guys, throughout this video I'm probably going to be eating like asparagus. Pretty good actually. It's good and it's good for you. I pretty much hit this point where like I've lost all motivation to do anything pretty much school-wise. It sucks. It really does suck. And I'm not one to ever give up. So like I'm not giving up on school or anything. Like I'm gonna graduate. Like at this point I just feel like I'm just so done with school and I really just can't wait, you know, to move on to college. So I'm gonna start off by explaining to you guys like how your mindset changes, you know, from when you first start school to like when you're a senior in high school. For those of you watching this who haven't hit high school yet, this is a really good video for you guys, you know, just to get like an idea of, you know, what to expect later on in the future. You know, like when you go to kindergarten, you're either really excited to go or you're like really, you know, scared to leave your house. Like you just really want to stay home with your mom or your parents, whatever. I was that kid who was really excited to go to kindergarten, and I loved every day of kindergarten. It was super fun. I loved playing with all the kids that I met and stuff like that. Snack time. It was all fun to me. First, second, and third grade, super fun. You know, I had motivation all day. Like I wanted to go to school. I was super happy, super hyped. I was super pumped for every day of school. Fourth and fifth grade, same. Like I was super pumped and I was ready. Like I wanted to go to school. Sixth grade, I was even more excited because, you know, it was a different environment. I got to be with lots of other kids that I've never seen before in my life, because middle schools are bigger than elementary schools. So, you know, when you go to the middle school, there's like about 5 different elementary schools in that one middle school. So for me, it was super exciting to meet new other people, and it was also super exciting to be in other classes that, you know, I've never been in before. So yeah, all throughout 6th, 7th, and 8th, those are really good, awesome years. I had full motivation, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have felt the same way. You guys have full motivation to go to school. It's, you know, it's an amazing experience because it's all fun and games. You get to hang out with your friends, talk a lot, whatever the case may be. 9th grade, freshman year, super excited again, just because I went from a middle school to a high school. It's a big difference. Kind of, sort of. High schools are typically bigger. Well, my school is a middle school and high school combined, so it wasn't that big of a difference, but I was still super excited either way to be in that high school setting. You get to be in different classes than, you know, than what you typically normally are in a middle school. So again, I was really excited for that. Ooh, another big thing that I forgot to mention was that from elementary school to middle school, sports changed like, you know, like crazy. You have more sports in middle school than you do in elementary school, and that goes the same for high school. You have more sports in high school than you do in middle school. Freshman year, excited, you know, I had full motivation to go to school every single day, because again, it was still fun and games. You know, I was hanging out with my friends, having a good time, not worrying about anything, and graduation wasn't on my mind. Sophomore year, it was like whatever, still kind of excited to go to school. Junior year, it was like, for me it was last year, that was like really exciting for me, just because I had, you know, senior year to look ahead to, and junior year was just like whatever, I'm just gonna get this over with because I'm gonna graduate next year. I'm almost there. Like I'm literally 3/4 of the way there. So then senior year hits, or for me personally, I was really excited, you know, just to start senior year, because you're like, you know, you're the biggest, you know, you're the highest in the school, you know, you're the oldest, a lot of people look up to you, a lot of younger kids, so, you know, it feels like really good. So then yeah, I had that, you know, really strong motivation for like the first quarter of the year. So like the first quarter of the year I was like at, you know, 100% motivation. Second quarter of the year I went to like 80% of the motivation, of my motivation, and then the third quarter hit and then I'm like 40% motivation. So that, you know, it's a big drop from second to third. And then now we're in the fourth quarter and I'm at like 20% of motivation. It's really that bad for me, guys. Like, it sucks. Like, I just really want this to be over with. Like I mentioned before, I have no motivation to come to school. I have no motivation to do any classwork, nothing. I just want to graduate and move on to college. Even though I have no motivation, like I mentioned before again, I'm not failing any classes. I'm not, you know, everything is going well in school. My grades are awesome, everything's great. But it's just the fact that I really have to force myself to get up every morning. And guys, listen to this. I start school at 11 o'clock. I don't usually get up until like 10 a.m. So that's like 1 hour before I start school. At the beginning of the year, I did not do that. At the beginning of the year, I woke up like at 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm starting to wake up a little bit later now. Like I said, I had to just force myself to get up in the morning. I had to force myself to do that homework assignment. I had to force myself to do that class assignment. Like, I don't know what it is, guys. It's just the senior year. I mean, it's hitting me. And I'm so close to that finish line. We're literally, hang on a sec. It's April 17th. We're literally, I believe it's like 3 or 4 full weeks of school left. And then like I'm graduating, like I'm done with high school. I can't stress this enough, like I really can't wait. And before I hit my senior year, people would always talk to me about senioritis. I would never, like, I personally never believed in it. I just thought it was like something that was kind of like, you know, like when you think of, you know, like when somebody tells you, like, there's a ghost in that room. Go in that room and you're gonna feel it colder. So when somebody tells you that, your mind plays a trick on you. So when you walk in that room, you know, your brain makes you want to think that it's colder, but in reality, like, somebody could just be telling you a lie and it won't be actually colder in that room. But since somebody told you that it's gonna be colder in there because there's like a ghost in there, you know, your brain's gonna think that, and it's gonna trick your body to, you know, to it thinking that it's colder. If that makes any sense, that's how I thought about, you know, senioritis. That, you know, I'm getting closer to the end of the school year, so like I don't want to do any work. That's not a good comparison. What I'm trying to say here, guys, is that I never believed in senioritis until this year, until it actually got to me. I personally don't even like the word senioritis. It's just a weird word. Like, there has to be a different name for this. I don't know what it is, but it has to be a different name. I don't know. I just don't like that word. But I wonder if there's like a cure for this. Like what if I go to the doctor and they prescribe me like senioritis medicine? Just kidding, I don't think that's a thing. This is my last piece of asparagus. Well, there's more upstairs, but the ones that I have down here will be on a plate. One thing that does help me though, and it does really motivate me when I'm like not feeling like waking up or not feeling like, you know, just doing this homework assignment. Although I never miss an assignment, guys. And, like, I sound so bad. I sound like I'm like not doing homework or like I'm not doing classwork, but I do it all. I do get it all done. But one thing that does help me and does remind me, like, you know, to do this and to give it 100% is that I'm gonna be, you know, furthering my education after high school. I'm gonna be, you know, entering college. I'm gonna be studying for my, you know, future career. And another thing that does motivate me is, you know, making videos for you guys. Making videos is a hobby for me, and it's become, you know, a nice getaway from, you know, school. If you guys can relate to this, you know, senioritis thingy, just make sure you leave a like on this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. For those of you who aren't in high school yet and haven't hit senior year yet, I hope this gives you guys like a little taste of what to expect in, you know, the near future. And again, it's just kind of crazy how our mindsets change throughout the years as we continue with our school life and stuff like that. Thank you guys again for watching, and if you guys stuck around to the end, thank you even more, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.